Hi, I'm Dr. Drew and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is a channel not on medicine, but all the other aspects needed to live our medicine lives. Today, we're going to be talking about inflation. So this is going to be a jam-packed 5 minutes. What is inflation? Inflation is a general increase in the price of goods and services over time. Understanding inflation can help individuals make informed decisions about saving, investing, and spending. There are several reasons why inflation is increasing in the world. That's just the way our money is designed. There's a great book called Jekyll Island that is written on it. Some believe it's a conspiracy, some believe it's not. But essentially, due to the increase in money supply, there's an increase in the amount of money available, and can lead to inflation as more money is available to purchase the limited amount of goods and services, which can drive up prices. I mean, the COVID-19 pandemic was an excellent example, not a case study, of how the governments printed more money into the system in order to avoid recession, but essentially that worsened inflation. There's a general increase in demand over time as there are more humans on this planet, and that general demand results in inflation as businesses raise prices to meet that demand due to the limited supply. The number 3 reason is that there's an increase in production costs. When the costs go up, such as raw materials or labor, then that gets passed on from businesses to the individual or the consumer. There's increase in taxes as time passes. That can lead to inflation, which again, businesses pass that cost on to the consumer in the form of higher prices. And there's various other external factors such as natural disasters, war, geopolitical events that can disrupt supply chains and lead to inflation. Also, monetary policy, which is set by the central banks, can also contribute to inflation by adjusting interest rates, which can affect the amount of money supply and demand for goods and services, which again, we are going through right now. So why is understanding inflation important? Well, it can have a significant impact on our finances and our ability to save and invest for the future. As prices increase, our money loses purchasing power, and our savings and investments don't grow as fast and if they don't grow as fast as rate of inflation, then essentially it'll be hard for us to pass generational wealth. We may not climb the wealth ladder, so to speak, if that is of importance to you and your family. It can make it difficult to achieve our financial goals. It is a silent tax for sure. It's essentially a reverse compound interest from you, if you want to think of it that way. And so how does one fight inflation? Well, that there are a lot of options available in order to fight inflation. Everything from earning a higher income or salary all the way to investing in high return investments, taking on more risk, obviously, or building businesses. So it's important to have a diversified investment portfolio that includes both fixed income and equity investments. If you don't know the definition of those terms, don't worry about it. We're going to cover it in future episodes. The equity investments have the potential to grow at a faster rate than inflation, while fixed income investments like debt, mortgages, savings account interest rates, they provide a steady stream of income, but they may not keep up with inflation. So it's important to have a plan for managing expenses, controlling costs, and shopping for the best prices. Another strategy is to focus on increasing your income through career advancement, additional education, or starting a side hustle, which is what this is. This can help to offset the effects of inflation and increase your purchasing power. So as a physician, as a high income earner, I'm privileged. I'm grateful to be able to serve patients and also put food on the table. But I've also, having talked to a lot of wealthy physicians, also try to inculcate those skills needed in order to build businesses that can help me fight inflation in the environment that we're living in, and then I'll pass on these values to my children. So obviously, it's many reasons as to why I'm interested in doing this channel, but it's because of inflation that I'm also motivated to do this. Well, that's 5 minutes on inflation. So, in conclusion, inflation is a general increase in the price of goods and services. A coffee that we used to buy, it was 25 cents in the 1970s, as you can see on the graph. In 2020, goes up to $1.85. We can all see it in our lives right now. And so, we need strategies. We need to understand what it is, how it's affecting us, and how we can fight it using the resources available to us rather than just coasting. So hopefully this has served you some value, a few action items. If you'd like to follow the exact frameworks used for affluent physicians to take back control of their time and money, check out the link in the description below. I make these videos because my mission is to fight burnout in 10,000 physicians across this world, and I wish that someone was there to help me in my wealth building journey. Come and join my free community of like-minded physicians where we share resources, cheat sheets, calculators, and everything in between to live our best lives. Again, link in the description below. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you for taking the time to take care of your patients despite inflation, and I'll see you in the next episode.